Hello and welcome back to GRV Extra. It's been a while and I'm joined by Simone Fisher now. Simone, Spring Carnival just around the corner.
Certainly is, James, and no better way to start it off with Healesville. Greyhound racing up the straight. There's nothing like straight racing, is there?
And you know what they say, Simone? Straight racing is great racing. So let's have a look at the box draw now, Simone. Group 2, $47,000 to the winner for the Healesville Cup, starting with greyhound number 1, Le Grand Logie. Sydney Cider, impressive debut last week.
Shared bonus, can jump the lids and ideally boxed in the 2.
Greyhound 3, Senor Grumpy, noted wide runner. We'll touch on him a little bit later on.
Billow's Pick can be a little bit tardy early, but known for his acceleration.
Greyhound number 5, Ron Ray's Spirit, effectively chasing $97,000 in prize money, Simone, as he chases the 3 Country Cup bonus in the 1 year, which of course is worth an extra $50K in the kitty if successful.
Number 6, Put, a track specialist, but a little rise in class for her.
7 is All Cal to Excel. Terrific run on resumption last week. Draws out in box number 7.
And Kay Shea from box 8, perhaps the class factor in the race.
And reserve, Simone, will touch on 9, Daniel Slappy, and also number 10, which is As a caller. I'm glad he didn't get in.
Well, James, it's such a tough one. I know we repeat this all the time, but this race, it's outstanding. And up the straight, it really adds that other dimension, doesn't it?
It does, and I think getting a clear run, Simone, is probably the most important part. I mean, you're going to have greyhounds like Senor Grumpy, as we'll touch on in a moment, getting wide. Billow's Pick probably down the middle of the track, and then you look out wide and you see All Cal to Excel. He'll be getting in toward the rails, so it's going to be interesting to go to that first 100 metres of the Healesville Cup.
It will be. Let's take a look at the replay of Senor Grumpy. He jumps from box 8, and Aaron Ware, the trainer, you would have thought that he'd won a Healesville Cup.
Yeah, look, very excitable, and as you could imagine as well, steered down the outside of the track. Now, Simone, it's not the run of Senor Grumpy, the win effectively we're looking at. It's the fact that up till about here, he's staying probably 3 or 4 greyhounds off the fence. Now, what does that mean for the greyhounds drawn his inside?
Well, I think it perhaps will give them a good chance. Of course, you've got greyhounds like All Cal to Excel that will be coming down, but Senor Grumpy, I know Aaron was hoping for an outside draw with that dog, so perhaps not the best drawn, but it was still a solid win. But for that reason, James, I'm putting shared bonus on top here, the Jeff Britton sprinter. And I spoke to Jeff this morning and he said the greyhound will have to begin. He said he has never pinged the lids like he did twice in a row. He said, but he's very happy with the box draw, and the greyhound's had a few runs there. He had a trial there last Tuesday. So this will be his 4th run going into this race, and he's very, very happy with the way the greyhound has pulled up and where he's drawn. So my numbers, James, are 2, 7, 8 and 1. Shared bonus over All Cal to Excel, Kay Shea and Le Grand Logie.
Yeah, look, I couldn't agree more with what you're saying there, Simone, about getting the clear run. He's had the 4 runs up the straight now as well, so that's got to play to his advantage. I think he's got that proven Healesville form, so he is going to be a genuine contender. But look, for mine, I'm tipping Billow's Pick. As I called on Sunday, as soon as he crossed the line, I said he'll be my pick for next week, and he is. I'm going 4 on top Billow's Pick to beat 2, 7, 8. For second, I'm going 2 shared bonus, just based on Senor Grumpy getting wide. He'll get a nice clear run through. Then I'm going 7, All Cal to Excel. Terrific run on resumption last week. And then 8 to fill out the first 4, Kay Shea. And I feel he really does hold the key, Kay Shea, because I feel he is the best greyhound in the race.
I actually spoke to Callie Bravo this morning as well. I was quite busy on my way in here, and Callie said, although initially Brett thought that the greyhound would need an inside draw, they're not too disappointed with the box that he's drawn, box 8. They thought it might be a little bit more forgiving, and he might get a run into the race with All Cal to Excel. They're just hoping he doesn't want to crash to the rails, but now that he's been up there a few times, he might just hold his line out wide, and he is a fixed odds favourite.
Yes, Simone, and speaking of favourite and markets, if you're watching at home, you can click here for the tab market update, and of course your chance to win a $50 betting voucher. If you're watching from your mobile phone, click the link in the description. It's that easy, Simone.
Certainly is.
Well, there we have it, preview for the 2015 All for Paws and Claws Pet Resort at Healesville Cup. It's going to be a cracker, and straight racing is great racing.